This is my first ever full-length video, and since I'm on holiday in Massachusetts, I thought it would be a good opportunity to make some interesting content, particularly bringing our UK shore tactics to an American coastline. For the first half of this video, I'll be bait fishing, beach casters and fixed spool reels on a tripod. The rigs that I'm going to be using are as follows. Our standard pulley rigs, as we would use back home. Two hook clip-down rigs. And even a wire trace pulley rig, like we would use for tope in the UK. On my first night off camera, I had a good run on the squid, which ended with a bent straight hook and a lost fish. The actual species I'm trying to target are very similar to what we have back home. Striped bass and skate, as well as spiny dogfish, or spur dogs as we'd call them back home. After 2 nights of having my bait stolen by crabs, I knew that I had to move.
Yeah, go on.
So I settled here, at the breakwater of a river mouth. After last night's session, I knew something had to change. A common method here for catching striped bass is live eels sent out on a circle hook. So that's exactly what I did. However, I was left with a huge dropped run and no fish.
This is what I wish I could do to congers back home.
On a freezing morning walk, I couldn't help but bring the spinning set up, and as you can see, it certainly paid off with my first ever striped bass. This success is what made me switch gears from the static approach and give in to the more American method of lure fishing. Clear that if I was going to make the most of my time in Massachusetts, there was going to be a lot of early mornings followed by late nights. Each morning I've seen harbour seals and some massive grey seals just past the surf. Hopefully that means there's something around here for them to be eating. try and punch through the wind, I'm switching from my GT search bait to a 60-gram Dexter wedge. The sea has been getting rougher and rougher each day. However, the river mouth continues to provide a refuge from the swell. So what it is, it's that move where you're in your fighter jet, fighting another fighter jet, and you jump out in midair and you RPG the guy, and then you jump back in the air fight with a gun that goes boom, 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 instead of just a giant cannon. That's what's fun. You can really, really be a real sneaky really. But it's fun to like sort of do this tandem thing where one guy's driving and one guy's shooting the little machine gun to keep them off you and jumping out systematically periodically to heal the thing, which is my favorite thing to do. I'm good at that. I'm always out. Finally, another fish. Hopefully another American species off my list. I'm still trying to see if you can break the other guy's tank with your repair kit, right? Oh yeah. That's my favorite thing to do in that game. This is like 10 years ago, but I can remember. Like, it's not healing, right? It's supposed to be good, but there's a guy sneaking on the other side. Like, I'm doing my efforts. But yeah. Yeah, that's my favorite thing. I love to kill the vehicles in the game and ruin someone else's good time. Because those vehicles are on cooldown, and some players will try to hide in the back of the map and just lob shells into the infantry instead of playing with their vehicles, and so I make it my mission to destroy them. We may have them back home, but it's still my first mackerel not caught on a string of feathers. My next video will be freshwater fishing in Massachusetts, which was much more successful. I'll link the video below. As I said at the start, this is my first ever full-length video. I know there's a lot of voiceover in this video, but the wind just made it impossible to use any of the audio from the actual clips. Please subscribe and each video should get better and better.